Okay. Low network record video.
You what? Yes, I clean you up. Come here.
Hello. It is Miriam. It's okay, baby. Naturally homeschool mama here. And I got children. So it is not always quiet in my house. I wanted to hop on today because I have been thinking about different scriptures that I really hold on to. The scripture that I know that I have really worked at getting my children to learn and get it into their hearts is I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This scripture has really helped them to do so many things. And when they feel like they just are not able to do something, I make them hold on to it. I make them repeat it over and over and over until they're confident. And it is so amazing how this scripture actually strengthens them. How saying and repeating it helps them and gives them strength. So there's, I guess, 3 things that I'd like to talk about. What is something that you are working on right now? What is your current situation? Are you where you want to be? Or are you working on getting somewhere, right? Do you have a goal in mind? Have you reached a goal? Because there's always another goal. Even once you've reached your goal, there has to be something better. You have to go from glory to glory. You have to get better and better, right? So what is your current situation? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you confused? Are you frustrated? What is your current situation? Tell me what it is. If you're joining me on the replay, tell me what your current situation is. Drop me some hearts and let me know that you're listening and that you're enjoying, what I'm saying. So what is your current situation? What are you learning from that? And I think that is the most important thing about our situations. More than getting our goals, more than reaching our destination, through that process, through that journey, we are learning something. There is something. Either we're learning how to or we're learning how not to. But we should be learning something. So what are you learning through that? And let me know. Drop me a comment below and let me know what you're learning. And finally, I feel like the most important thing is, what are you practicing? I have heard this person speak about practicing concentration, practicing focusing a few days ago, and it really, really, really hit me. And I have children, so know that I have noise. I'm a naturally homeschooled mama, so just know that. So I want to know what are you practicing? Think of the last time you were successful. What were you feeling? How did you experience that joy? Everything seemed to be going right. When one thing goes right and you have this elated feeling, it just seems like it just spirals into something beautiful. And I'm coming with you, baby. And then something could happen and then it falls down, or it just keeps getting better and better. So what are you practicing? Sometimes we practice distraction. We practice being distracted so much that we are always distracted and we don't practice focusing. So what are we focusing on? As I read this scripture this morning, I can do all things through Christ. I actually went ahead before that scripture. In Philippians 4:13, the scriptures, I can do all things through Christ. But I went before that, and it said, don't worry about anything, and instead pray about everything. Tell God what you need, and thank Him for all He has done. Are we practicing keeping our minds on wonderful and beautiful things, or are we practicing on focusing on, even if it's a negative thing that might be happening with us? How about we practice focusing on our healing, focusing on our deliverance, focusing on all the good things that are going to come out of this situation? Because in the Bible, it says that all things work for our good to those who love the Lord. And so that is a scripture that if you're experiencing something tough and difficult and trying, that you can hold on to that. Even though sometimes it's really hard to look at the positive things that are happening, the positive things that are going on, because there's so much negative going on for you at that moment, just know that it's not going to always stay like that, that it's going to turn around for your good. So those are some of the things that I think that are really, really awesome and good things to pull from that scripture. I can do all things. Just focus on what you're practicing. What do you want out of life? And then focus on what you're practicing. Are you practicing focus, or are you practicing distraction? Are you practicing joy, or are you practicing defeat? What are the things that you're practicing? So if you liked what I had to share, please drop me some hearts and let me know. Let me know how this helped you, and share it if you care to. I'll see you next time.